Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be going over why I think next quarter is going to be an absolute blowout for the deliveries yet again, just like this quarter, which by the way I predicted. However, I'm going to be honest here, I got the stock price movement wrong. It was a delayed reaction. I thought that the stock price would move up instantly on delivery numbers. However, it happened a week later, which is a bummer, I guess. But I mean, if you're investing for the long term in the stock, it really doesn't matter. And I just want to say congratulations to anybody who owns Tesla stock, who is trading it on the long side, for the amazing amount of money that you most likely made today. So congratulations all of you. I certainly had an amazing day today. And yeah, anyways, let's just get right down to business. So how I'm going to run this calculation kind of, and how I'm going to basically explain my estimate for next quarter's numbers is I'm going to go through all the Chinese car registrations that Tesla had, and that way filter out which vehicles were sold in China and which were sold everywhere else. So in March they sold 35,000 cars. In February they sold 18,000 cars, which means in March they had 100% growth practically from February, which is absolutely amazing. And in January they had 15,000 cars sold. So they had amazing growth this quarter, as you can see, despite a global chip shortage and what have you, and I mean also the lack of Model S and X production. So beautifully done by Tesla, by their whole team. Amazing execution on their end. And we had 185,000 approximately deliveries for the quarter in total. US, China, Europe, the rest of Asia, whatnot. You know, that comes from their cumulative deliveries from everywhere around the world that they sell vehicles. And I calculated that from China this quarter they sold approximately 68,800 vehicles. Approximately. That's maybe 80 or 100, maybe 200 vehicles off, but it's pretty close, right? It's pretty close. So what I did is I went through and I subtracted this 68,800 number from the total deliveries that they had, which is 184,000, to get how many cars they delivered for this quarter outside of China, which is 116,000. And from here, what I did is I calculated what happened if they delivered 35,000 vehicles in China every single month for the whole quarter, which means absolutely no growth in China and absolutely no growth anywhere else. So what I did is I took this 116,000 number and I added 105,000, which is 35,000 times 3, which is, you know, the number of vehicles they're going to have next quarter if they have absolutely no growth from March in all of the months in the next quarter. Assuming no growth, a complete plateau in their numbers, we get a 221,000 vehicle number for the deliveries next quarter, which is just incredible. And if you divide 221,000 by 185,000, you get a 20% growth rate quarter on quarter, with no growth month on month in China in any of the quarters, 0%, and no growth in any other place either. So in the absolute, in my opinion, worst case scenario, next quarter we're going to see deliveries of 221,000 vehicles done by Tesla, which is a 20% increase nearly quarter on quarter. I mean, there's barely any company in the world that during a global chip shortage can grow their numbers 20% quarter on quarter. I mean, this is just astounding to me how they're able to do this. And in my opinion, next quarter they're going to have a pretty nice amount of growth because, well, they won't have I think they'll be completely out of the woods when it comes to the global chip shortage. I mean, even this quarter, they weren't impacted so badly by it, but I think they'll be completely out of the woods by next quarter. In addition, I think they'll start delivering Model S and X by the end of this quarter. I know right now they have some delays concerning those, but I think we can get in at least 8,000 vehicles, let's say, more Model S and X delivered than last quarter, right? Which is a nice addition. If you add 9,000 to 21,000 vehicles, you already get 230 just for Model S and X. And I think we're going to have at least some level of growth in Europe, China, America, excluding the Model S and X. So assuming even some level of growth, you come up with, I would say, a 240,000 vehicle number for next quarter. So my sort of base case, which is really rather conservative in my opinion, is a 240,000 vehicles delivered next quarter for Tesla, which if you do the math on that, 240,000 divided by 185,000 is 30%. So next quarter, in my opinion, my base case, which I think is rather conservative, is that Tesla has a 30% growth rate next quarter. And I could even see in a bull case that we have 250,000 vehicles, or maybe, if Tesla executes amazingly well with Model Y, they ramp it significantly, they continue ramping Model 3 with a lot of success, and they really get Model S and X going, I could maybe even see a 260,000 vehicle number next quarter, which would mean about a 40% growth rate quarter on quarter, which is just astounding to me that there is a company that is selling hundreds of thousands of vehicles that is able to grow 40% quarter on quarter. I mean, this is just amazing to me how this is even possible. But looking at the numbers, it seems feasible, which is just incredible. So honestly, I expect nothing but good things for the company, for the stock over the coming months, quarters, years, hell, even decades. I mean, this is a great company in my opinion to hold. Of course, it's not financial advice, that's just my opinion. And I've been a shareholder since 2018. Don't plan on selling in the next 10-15 years. And yeah, I think that just about wraps up this video. If you guys did get any value out of this video, I would love if you guys left a like and subscribe. That'd be really, really awesome. And I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace.